Welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. I thought I would do a little whip on this today because I'm it's going to be finished. It's going to be finished in the next couple of days. So this is Magical Mama. This is from Diamond Art Club by Mandy Manzano, of course. Absolutely love the colours in this. This will be going to my granddaughter. So this one and Mackenzie's Treasure. If you're not sure what canvas Mackenzie's Treasure is, it is also a Mandy Manzano, as is Jade's Treasure. And all three of these will be going to my granddaughter for her room. So just about to finish on this section here, and then I've got a row left. So I thought I would do the whip today on this. I am using the pink XL tray with bling, of course. I haven't even kept any of my trays. I haven't kept anything, you know. I literally have a pink, a white and a limited edition colour that will be coming out in November. After DIY DP. Hope that you all managed to catch that little video with the rules and all that sort of thing on. But today is about comments and questions, I thought. So I'm just going to do it for a bit. I'm not going to do a full amount. Before I get any further, thank you to everyone who has sent me a comment or an email just saying I hope everything's okay. It's just life. It is just, you know, stuff happens and I've got to deal with it. So I'm fine. Don't panic. I had a lovely weekend where, well, I didn't have a lovely weekend, but I had a weekend where I just took some complete time out. And then this morning I have been to a Me Monday, which is run by the same lady that does Circle. So I've had a lovely long meditation today. So I actually feel quite chilled out. It is happy birthday to my mum as well. I didn't even realise till I got up this morning. It was like, oh my God, it's her birthday and I hadn't got her anything at all. So Ashley is picking stuff up on the way home. So flowers and chocolates it is then, mother. Flowers and chocolates, mate. Other than that, I haven't been doing a lot. Me and Ashley are getting ready to go away for the weekend. We're going to have a nice long weekend by ourselves. No dogs. No child, even though she's not a child anymore. And no mother. We're just going to take ourselves off. So that will be good. But other than that, I've not been doing a lot. I've done the bare minimum. However, I wanted to do another whip on this before I get it finished. Just as a matter of fact, I won't be doing another vote for the next round one because I've only got 3 pictures to choose from and I've already got one out. So the next canvas will actually be Faces of Fairy 132, I think it is. And that will be, it's a Christmas picture, but it's the only Jasmine Beckett Griffith picture I've got. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But because I've already got it out, I pulled it out to take away on holiday with me. So I don't see the point, you know. I have made a start on the Chuck Pinson, but literally just the bottom section. I had an issue, as you may have seen, with me cutting the plastic. So I have something else to try for the next bit. For the time being, I'm just going to work on it, but I've done hardly anything. So there we go. If you are brand new, thank you for joining the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy. Please do consider liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing, all the good stuff to help my channel grow. Any information that you may need about me, my channel, my Etsy shop, Penny at Calb Sparkles, her channel, her Etsy shop, it's all in the description box. You can help support my channel. You can buy me a coffee. But the best way to support me is free. And that is to like, to subscribe, to comment and share. Simple as that. So I'm going straight into it instantly. Okay. I am using the Diamond Art Club stick and pick pen. I actually really like these. I actually really like them. Yes, I have to change out the putty more often than I would with double-sided tape. Yes, it's a little bit longer than the pens that I make. I mean, not much, but I do really like it. And just for ease of use, this is a new one that I got out of a box, the last unboxing that I did. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use this. It's just easy because it's ready to go. So that's why I'm using that. Keep your eyes open. Later in the next video or so, I may have something a little bit different. Anyway, on the question of pens, I will be making pens tomorrow. I promise. I promise I will be making pens. I actually have 4 to go up, so I still haven't done that. So I'll get those up onto Etsy. Once I've finished on this video, I'll get them photographed and get up. There's only 4, but they'll be up. And then I'll make some more. All right? Okay? All good? Fabulous. All right, so let's get straight into questions and comments. So on the last whip that I did on this canvas, we were talking about fibro and stuff. The lovely Kelly Ripper, she says fibro is absolutely different. Oh, hang on, I've lost my comment now. Fibro is absolutely different from one person to the next. Also, you never know what you are going to wake up to hurting, which is absolutely true, Kelly. It is. I always say to people, number one, don't get so fixated on what's hurting anymore. You know, when I first got diagnosed, it was like, oh, this hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Nowadays, it's just quicker to ask me what isn't hurting. All right, it's just quicker. But I do believe that a positive attitude helps. It will not take the pain away. There is no cure, you know, all of that stuff. But you can have a positive outlook on it. Now, I find that yoga, the ones that I can do, and mindfulness has helped a lot, because if you get in the right amount of sleep, if you're meditating and having that out space, that can help a lot with your pain. And I can tell you that I manage my pain much, much better now than I did when I was first diagnosed. So I have learned to cope. Can I crouch down to the floor and push myself back up again? Absolutely not. Don't even ask me, because it won't happen. I have to pull myself up something. So I don't have great strength in my legs, but I can walk a fair bit now. And there were times that I couldn't. So yes, I totally agree. She also says, I agree, you can and do get so used to being in pain that it does become normal. And a little teary face, hugs Kelly. You're absolutely right. And that's the shocker, isn't it? The shocker is any chronic pain condition, you do get to a point where you get used to it. And this is why we end up going up pain medication levels as well. You know, I can take 2 tramadol, drive a car, work a job, everything, you know, whereas somebody else would take 1 of those tramadol, flat on their back asleep. Oh, I wish. But it's because I'm used to them. It's like, that's the only painkiller that will actually do anything now. Sad but true, I'm afraid, Kelly. But thank you for commenting. I also find it such a support to have other people with fibro. I will say, and I'm sure most of you would agree if you've been with me, I'm just having a swig of my coffee. I'm sure you'll agree with me. I have more issues with pain with my arthritis right now than I do with my fibro. Arthritis is awful. But neither of them are pleasant. I noticed today I've got a new bump on my little finger that I never had before. That's just developed recently. So, yeah, it's all good. But anyway, thank you for commenting. Cheryl Pollen, she says, I vote for Iris of the Rainbow. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, it didn't win though, Cheryl, but I agree it is. Soon, because I haven't got that many kitted up, have I? You're not choosing from 20 canvases anymore. I've literally only got a handful. Catherine Mola, she says, hi Sam. Just watching your video while resting on the heating pad. I'm not looking for sympathy. It is what it is. She says, I like your plan on spending time with hubby. Enjoy. Do you know what? That saying, we all do it, don't we? It is what it is. Maybe we should stop excusing stuff, you know? Maybe we should say, actually, I do need sympathy because I'm in bloody pain. But anyway, thank you for commenting. I hope that by this point that you are feeling a bit better. For a lot of us, I know that's relative, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it has been, summertime for me has been an absolute challenge. Number one, circle stopped, so I found myself feeling quite disconnected, which I've never really noticed before, but I guess maybe that's because this year is the first year I've been fully immersed in it. That one's not right. That one does not look right. Let's get rid of that. Better. And it just personally, there's just been stuff going on, and you know, anyone who says that they don't face challenges in their long-term relationships are lying, because do you know what, they can come out of nowhere. But as with all long-term relationships or marriages or whatever it is that you call the relationship you're in, you know, you have to pull together. You've got to try and sort it out, and sometimes it takes longer than others. That's all I'm going to say. Everything is fine, I promise. Okay, we then have Caroline Fleming. Hi Caroline, she said canvas looks amazing. This is on Wishing Tree, doesn't it? She went, even more happy to have had you enable me to get this. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Me enable anybody. Pretty sure it was Penny's fault, not mine. Happy you have you enable me to get this and managed to get it in the D-Stash group, and we're working on it sometime next year. Bring on all the confetti. Oh, you are going to love it. If you like confetti, you are going to love it. I totally misjudged how long it was going to take me to do. Because the last time I took a long one away, I got quite a lot done. But it was a lot more blocky, I think. So it was a lot quicker to do. Oh, my word. Yeah. I'm not a confetti fan, but you see, I pick these paintings because of how they look. And sometimes they have a lot of detail, so I can't say that I can't do it. And I certainly wouldn't sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm not going to buy that one because it's got confetti in it. No, that's not how this diamond painting shizzle works, is it? We moan about these things, but we do it anyway. Because we like the canvas, we like the picture. So I was pleased to get her done, but it is beautiful. We then have... oh, this is a really old video. This is on a diamond paint kitting up from when I very first started, and it's actually on a canvas that was from fan sales. She's put, I love watching kitting up videos. I could sit and watch kit ups all day. Absolutely. Me too. And that's what got me into the whole trouble with the nearly 30 kits kitted up. So I've spent all of last year de-kitting, working on, and not kitting up to get it down. But thank you for joining and for watching. Hopefully you'll find many more. And then we have the lovely Villica. She just says, hi Sam, long time no see. So much has happened in mine and my girl's life since her partner left her with a 30-month-old baby boy and a baby on the way in November. Oh, bless her. To have something positive in our lives, we just made a cruise to Alaska. She says, and now being back, I enjoyed your video about the wishing tree. It's lovely, and so is your new Chuck Pinson canvas. Take care, lots of love from the Netherlands. Oh, thank you, Villica. It's lovely to see you back. I'm so sorry. Never easy, is it, when you have a breakup, and especially when there are children involved. It makes it so much harder, but hopefully the cruise has helped her, and you know, knowing that her mum is on her side. I'm sure she'll have it. I'm sure she'll be a big, strong mum for her children. And I wish her all the luck with the imminent birth as well. It is doable. I did it and came out the other end. So sending you lots and lots of love. And then we've got Dottie Diva, Billy. She says, it's beautiful. Love it. Have a great day. Hugs, Billy. Thank you. And then Stephanie Schreiner. This is on the last Wipping Chat on Magical Mama. She said, hi, Sam. Sorry, trying to play catch up. Hope you have a good day. Oh, you catch up away. Trust me. So I'm always playing, but my whole life is about catch up. The things that I should have been doing today that have not happened. Because I've just woken up in one of their moods and I just can't be bothered. Seems to be a recurring thing at the minute. Hopefully, as the month gets on, I'll start to feel a little bit more grounded. The next lot of comments are all on. Oh, why did I do that? That is not what I wanted to do. I've lost my comments. Let's go back. So the next, let's take that off. I haven't got too many. The next one is Kitten Down, Wishing Tree, which I have to say I really did enjoy. And also, talking about Kitten Down, the lovely Penny was telling me how on newer kits now, the ABs are at the bottom and they are just AB and then the normal DMC code. So we were talking about, you know, keeping them together, keeping them separate. I kind of said, you know what, I might just keep them in the same boxes as my normal drills. If you're going to have one for every DMC, then I might as well just keep them all in the same place. So I might need to get an extra box or two. Let's get rid of that one, just to keep those in. Oh, that's that colour done. Kelly, she says, hi Sam, I'm in my PJs every day and love it. COVID made me so bad at staying home. Yeah, I know, same. I'd love to stay home every day. It is an enormous effort to put a bra on these days. I love your videos. Thank you, Kelly. Well, you all know me, don't you? I think it was Saturday. I bought a dress. It was like an oversized shirt type dress. I got it off Temu, whatever you call it. And I liked it in the picture. Then when it arrived, I wasn't sure. And then on Saturday, I put it on. And because I couldn't be bothered to put a proper bra on, I'd got like a strapless bra underneath it. Oh, it was so comfy. And because it was loose and all one piece, it was very, very cool as well. We had a little, not a heat wave, but it was quite warm Saturday. So I actually quite enjoyed it. So I do that sometimes, you know, it's sort of like semi-dressed. So that if I do need to go out, you know, if I've got to pop out to go to the shop or something, I'm dressed enough that I can get away with it, but not so much that I feel constricted. Because that's the thing, I don't like feeling constricted. So again, I did get dressed today, although I do have one of those like sporty fabricy bras on, not a proper one, because you know, I was meditating. I needed to feel comfy. I am actually feeling a little bit warm because I've got a cardigan on, and because I'm in the snug, it is quite warm in here, which is good because as we get into winter, at least I won't be cold. You know, that's never going to be a downside. I mean, it is nice to be able to sit in here as well. I've been doing a lot of sitting outside, so there we go. Mrs. BGG8687. Hi Sam, can I ask what size baggies you use for your spare storage and where you got them from? Love your channel. Well, thank you for loving my channel for a start. My baggies I got off Amazon. Trying to see if I've got any here. Probably not. I got them from Amazon, and I literally put in to search for, I think it was 2-inch by 3-inch bags. And then what I did was I looked for a decent amount. So I tend to buy them in the thousands rather than just buying, you know, 200 or whatever. But that's all they are. 2-inch by 3-inch bags, poly bags. I always check out the picture as well, because if they've got a red line on them, I don't like them. So I look for that. What I will do is I will find the link for them, and I will post it into the description box for you. And they work perfectly well. They're nice baggies, but I do get them in bulk. I kind of buy quite a lot in one go, but it does mean that I don't have to buy them very often, because you know, I don't waste bags. I'm quite good like that. But there you go. Thank you for liking the channel though. I love your emoji, your cover picture bit. And then Stephanie Shrine said, great show. I was sitting here watching you and spilled a whole tray full of drills. Well, I hope you have a better week. So, I'm always doing that. I think it's part and parcel of being a diamond painter, isn't it? Really. I mean, the amount of times when I was sitting outside earlier in the year and I had the little folding table, the amount of times that I spilt drills on the floor outside, like literally, you can go outside on my patio and you will find them. They are hidden in the cracks in the patio. Drills everywhere. Never a bad thing. As long as you've got enough to do what you need to do. I must admit, I'm quite pleased at getting this one done. I do have a tray upstairs, like a bed tray, ready, because my TV is now up there, because Ashley put it up there for me. So I am hoping to be able to take some of these smaller canvases upstairs, but so far it hasn't worked out, because by the time I get ready to go upstairs, I've had enough. I've had enough of diamond painting. I just want to go upstairs and watch telly. So it hasn't happened yet, but the option is there. You know, the option is there. And then Billy, she says, love Chuck Pinson's work. I have a few of his kits and love the confetti. Yes, drills change colour. See it a lot in 775. Agreed. Hope whatever's bothering you gets better. Prayers for you. Oh, thank you, Billy. It is, you know, most things can be solved by talking. But you just have to wait for the right time to talk. There's no point talking if you're angry. There's no point talking if you're resentful. You need to wait until you're calm enough to do it with an open mind and an open heart. And most things can be resolved one way or another. But thank you. She also says, I don't like EW storage. I like bottles. Hope you have a nice weekend and get your hair issues figured out. Hugs. Okay, this is easy. I got the hair issue sorted out. I'm going to bring the camera down. So bear with me. I'm sorry. Okay, so you'll have to excuse whatever's behind me. I don't know what's behind me, so I will show you. I had it all cut off. So basically, I dyed it really deep red for ages. And as you can see, my roots they're white here, all here. But as you go further back, they're darker. So it's more of a salt and pepper. And under here, I mean, it's still got white in it. But anyway, I was dyeing it bright red. So what I did was I stripped it a couple of times and got this pinky colour, pinky orange colour. So I then bought a streaking kit and just put some blonde through to break it up a bit. So that's what we're left with. I now have a bob type hairstyle. So shorter, but now no more colour. Oh God, I look awful. No more colour. I'm just going to grow out this natural colour. So I'm just going to keep having it cut until it grows out. I quite like it like this though. It's easy to do. So yeah, there we go. Hair issues are sorted. One thing in my life is freaking sorted. Hair issues are done. Right, let me get back up. Sounds good, doesn't it? if I naff up the camera angle or anything, I apologise. But there you go. So that is one thing that is sorted. Put my glasses back on. My problem is I'm very spur of the moment. So like you may have noticed, I've got my nose pierced. I've had my nose pierced since I was 17, but I haven't worn. So I've got two one side and one the other, and I haven't worn anything in my nose for years. I think a few years ago I put a stud in for a bit and I took it out. But anyway, they're still open. So while we were away on holiday, I decided to buy 2 rings to put back in this side. And the plan is to let them, it was a little bit sore, but let them heal up a bit and then I'll re-pierce the other side. So I did get some studs the other day. I just haven't physically sat there yet and pushed it through. So I need to do that. But spur of the moment, I just decided I wanted them back in. And I do this with my hair. I'm not fussy about my hair. I've had so many things done. Too much. I've had my hair long, short, curly, straight, blonde, black, purple, pink, green, blue, shaved, you name it, I've done it. So I am not precious about my hair, and I decided last week I'd missed everything else that was going on. It was all out of my control, really, and I was feeling a bit out of control, but I can control some things. So I was able to control getting my hair cut. So I had it cut off. And you know what? It'll grow back. I'd like to say that I will never dye it a colour again, but never say never, because I know what I'm like. You know, I might get upset one day and just decide to do it. It happens. It'll grow back. It's as simple as that. Cutting it shorter was a quicker way of getting rid of some of the colour. So that it's just a means to an end. Do you know what I mean? Just a means to an end. And then the last 3 are on the hashtag DIY DP, details and entering. Oh, do you know what, right? So when I did that, I was very aware that I was announcing that it was going to be going to a once a year thing. And I was really concerned that people would be really upset. So I am pleased that the comments that I've had so far have all been just positive ones. And I don't know why I expected any different, because you guys are bloody fabulous. So thank you to everyone who's responded so far. I'm only going to read out the comments that are on here because it is a public comment. So, you know, it will already have been seen. I'm not going to include comments that have come in privately. But literally we have Mandy Moran. Hi Sam, so looking forward to the next event. Bless her, she's taken part in every single one since I started and done some fabulous pieces. So thank you, Mandy. Looking forward to having you back in yet again. We then have, of course, the amazing Betsy McLeod. I'm going to read this word for word so that you can get how amazing this lady is and how funny she is. So she's put, don't forget that the lovely Betsy from the glorious USA will also supply magnificent gifts to winners in the fantastically gorgeous west coast of California. Bless her. Yes, as you stated, Betsy, thank you so much. I'm guessing that is another time that you are willing to help out. So yes, if you are in the States, there is a chance that you may win a prize which will consist of some fabulous gifts from the lovely Betsy. And all I do is I will pass your details, your name, your address, etc. to Betsy, and she will kindly donate from her stash. You know, it's something that she really enjoys doing. She wants these things to go to people that are going to enjoy them. So I know it's worthwhile. So thank you, Betsy. As always, my lovely. So she's looking forward to it, so that's good. And then we have finally Katia. She went, I can't wait for this event. My pattern doesn't do a percentage as I use threadbare. Okay, so number one, I'm glad that you can't wait for the event. If your pattern doesn't do a percentage, it just means that you've got to find the formula to work it out, that's all. I'm not very good mathematically, so literally you've just got to find, it'll be a calculator one, won't it? If anyone knows the formula for working out a percentage, please comment below for Katia, or even better, go to her channel and comment on there. DM does diamond painting. So if you know the formula on a calculator to work out the percentage of something, let us know. Katia would need to know, because it's a lot easier for me just to put the figures up than it is for me to have to try and work it all out. Just haven't got the time, that's all. But I'm really pleased all of you have commented. Thank you so much. I am looking forward to it. I'm even more so looking forward to having a new limited edition colour, and the fact it will be the first limited edition colour available in all 3 sizes of tray, which is even better. I think that you're all going to love this next colour. You really are. I am in love with it, and I am very much the same as Penny. Penny's got one, and I have to try and not use it because I will forget and I'll end up using it on screen or something, so keeping it out of the way. But anyway, it's all good. So the rest of this week, it should be a little bit calmer for me in my cleaning job. They did ask me to do extra on Friday. I said no, because we're going away for the weekend, and also I have an appointment as well to do on Friday, so that was a no. And this, I think this time, what the summer has taught me is that boundaries are important, okay? And I don't just mean, you know, having a firm no to people taking their shoes off in your house or something. I'm talking about the things people can and can't approach you for. I'm talking about, you know, I'm not a very, I know it sounds silly, it's going to sound daft, because here I am sitting here doing YouTube. I am not a out there person. I don't like all of my business public knowledge. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not the sort of person that will automatically go up to someone and hug them when I greet them. I only hug friends, and it takes me a long time to reach that point where I will just greet someone by hugging them. I'm just a private person, and I prefer to keep some things private. Now, I'm more than happy to talk about my mental health, providing that the information I'm giving you isn't affecting anybody else involved. So yes, I can tell you about my mental health in the past. No, I don't want to talk about my first marriage. Yes, I will happily talk about sneezing and wetting myself, because I'm that age and that's what happens. But no, I'm not going to give you intimate details of what me and Ashley argue about, or what problems we may be having. You know, I'm just not that forthcoming. There's a time and a place, and I don't feel, you know, I'm quite private in that respect. I always have this thing, you know when you get people and they'll go, oh, so-and-so told me this, blah, 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 blah. Did you know? I'm one of them people that'll go, no, I didn't know. And if she wanted me to know, or he wanted me to know, they would have told me. And that's how I work. You know, if I wanted people to know certain aspects of my life, I would tell them. And if I haven't told them, don't speculate on it. There'll be a reason I haven't said anything. I'm just a private person. And this summer, in many respects, it's not just one person, this is across multiple aspects of my life. Boundaries have been a really big thing for me, and people not accepting mine. I'm too old now. I'm too old to be bending for everybody else all the time. I really am. So I'm not going to, you know. I want to enjoy these, what do they call them? The twilight years. You know, I'm in my 50s. The kids are grown, got grandchildren. You know, now's the time for me and Ashley to enjoy our hobbies and stuff. And, you know, some people don't follow boundaries. And you know, I'm literally at that point now where if it's going to make me feel uncomfortable to do it, I'm not doing it. It's as simple as that. And if that loses me friends, subscribers, co-workers, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care. I am all about love and light, absolutely, but I am not going to change the way that I am to make other people feel better, because that's not what I'm about at all. Complete random. It's because I got to the end of my comments, you see, but because I've only got one colour to go, I kind of felt like I needed to stretch this out. Other things that we did, holiday, went to Shakespeare's house, couldn't touch it. Anybody else do that? Is it just me? I like to touch things, you know. If I go for a walk in the woods and there's a really big tree, really big oak tree, I have to touch it, because I feel like by touching it, I'm seeing it, I'm acknowledging it. So I do it with old buildings as well. I kind of feel that if I touch them, I connect with that energy of that building or that tree or whatever, that rock. I do it with rocks as well. So I was really annoyed when we went to Stratford upon Avon and I couldn't touch William Shakespeare's house because there's railings around it. So annoyed. But anyway, it's just something that I do. Something I've always done, you know. I like to get the, I like to feel the energy. That's all it is. What else? I think I spoke, didn't I, about the place that we went to where they'd got an Iron Age fort on top. It was a beautiful view. I sort of sat there and I'm looking, thinking, why would anyone? It was a fort, so it would have been like for battle purposes. Yes, you need to be high up, and if you're high up, you can see everything coming. So I get it from that perspective, but it was like for farming and hunting and stuff. It would have been quite difficult, I think. We did do a fair bit of shopping. I remember, so one of the ladies at Circle, we are very similar. We do think alike, and we very often go to message each other at the same time. We're sort of, it's that synchronicity going on. But anyway, we did the memorial for a mutual friend, and yeah, my ears just started ringing. For those of you that know, you know what that is. Not now, thank you, not now. So anyway, we did this memorial, and she wore this gorgeous white dress with little blue flowers on it. It was so pretty. And when I mentioned it, she sort of said, oh, it's like my ceremony dress. And I was like, oh, I love the idea of that, a ceremony dress. Anyway, when we were on holiday, I was like, right, we're going to go around these charity shops. I'm going to look for a ceremony dress. And I knew that I'd see it. I knew I wanted something in white and I wanted something floaty. Anyway, we ended up in Primark of all places. And I walked in and they had this lovely white broderie anglais material dress. And I was like, that's my ceremony dress. I was so excited. I messaged her and I'm like, oh my God, I got a ceremony dress. We were talking about it today. Can't wait to wear them. We're literally one which way from a coven, I swear. But anyway, I have a beautiful white ceremony dress. We are going to go up to the Holy Well for Maybon, I think, just to reflect, etc. So we might do that. That was a bit of an offbeat ramble, wasn't it? So that's it. Officially, I have one row left. So this will definitely be finished this week. Thank you for joining me while I worked on my whip. Hopefully, I've had to do a bit of juggling this week for appointments and stuff. But hopefully, I should have a chance to do another whip on the Chuck Pinson, which is a nice big one. Also square drill. Have to say, if you haven't already got one of these pens, I absolutely love them. Now I am using them as they come as standard. They have made some improvements, and you can get metal tips and everything for them now as well. But I'm actually really enjoying them, and once they've been used quite a bit, they're very good for ABs. There's only one AB in this painting, which is this blue, but we do have these split pearls. How pretty are those? And I had exactly the right amount, not one over. So I had exactly the right amount for the picture. So yeah, very pretty, coming along well. That is that from me. Thank you for joining me for this little whip and chat. I will be back soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.